Hello, Christy here. Today I'm going to do a little video about suggesting do as I say, not as I do. So how are you when you are facing a medical diagnosis? You haven't gotten the information yet, but you're starting to get concerned that something could be wrong. And I want to give you an example from my own life. So about a month ago, I went to ear, nose, and throat doctor because in 2001, so 20 years ago, I had a benign salivary tumor removed. I could see it on my face growing. And it was removed surgically, very invasive. They cut along the front of your ear, they cut along your jaw, they cut down your face, they fold your face over in order to get there. And mine was a deep salivary gland tumor, so they had to go even deeper. I didn't know you could have that kind of pain and not actually go unconscious, I'm just gonna say. So I was having some symptoms, not gonna get into that. I went to see the doctor and he's like, well, you're due for a recurrence. What? And he referred me for a CT scan. And of course, my mind is like, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could have a second surgery, and what would that mean? And it was so painful and so invasive. And I do a little Dr. Google who tells me that a second surgery has a higher risk of nerve damage and facial deformities. Oh my gosh. I got worried. I started obsessing a little bit, I'm gonna say, and I wasn't using my Jitsu or any of my tools. I just did not do that. Excuse me. But eventually I did come around to, there's nothing I can do now. I don't have any data. There's no point torturing myself. What's my job now? My job now is to be with myself. To be with myself in my state of not knowing until I know something about what might happen next. And then future Christy, on the day of the exam, or the day of the CT scan, which was 3 weeks from then, she will decide what to do next. And my wisest self will step forward to help me make that decision. Long story short, the CT scan was clear, hooray, don't have to worry about it. But it did make me think about how I manage medical fear, threat, scare, whatever, and reminding myself to stay with myself no matter what. I hope you can do that for yourself as well. How do you manage when you have medical anxiety? I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and in the meantime, please go be brilliant.